Hi Fox, how are you doing? Let us see more games from the first round of the Tromsø Chess Olympiad. We had the strong team from United States of America playing against Uganda in this first round, even without Hikaru Nakamura, who I think had some traveling problems, some plane problems. Of course, they were overwhelming favorites here. And in the first board, we had Kamsky, the multiple American champion, playing against Emojong, whatever, 23-34, not an amateur, of course, strong player himself, but not a match for a player of the caliber of Kamsky. Let's see what happens. So Kamsky plays his favorite London system, really a pet line of Gata. He plays this at almost any level. Now knight f6, e3, and after bishop g4, Kamsky transposes kind of to a queen's gambit, playing c4. And black really keeps playing solid moves, completely sound moves. Queen b6 attacking the weak b2 pawn, and queen b3 is what Kamsky answers. Really not a bad move, because this is a very typical situation in lots of openings, loves this kind of positions. If whenever black takes, there is no big deal for white. White will be very happy here as he gets the white the open a file to attack a7 pawn. Double pawns are not a great deal here, so black doesn't take yet. He just takes on c4. After bishop takes, of course there is an attack on f7, so black plays e6. Kamsky keeps developing very correctly, knight bd2, and here probably black should have kind of imitated white, have kept developing with knight bd7. Very logical and sensible move. Nothing that wrong with knight h5, trying to get the bishop pair and kind of chasing this bishop from f4. But now after bishop takes b8, black takes on f3, and white takes on a7, winning a pawn, winning a tempo, attacking the queen. So here Emojong decides to exchange queens, and of course white takes with the pawn. Now his rook is defending the bishop. Black gets his pawn back, taking on g2, rook g1, and the bishop goes to d5. The material is equal, and black is not doing bad at all, I think. I mean, he has the bishop pair, solid position, couple of bad pawns here for white, doubled pawns, isolated pawns. So not a bad position for black, I think. White plays king e2, bishop d6, and now white is forcing an exchange here on c4, and takes with the knight, attacking the bishop. King e7, defending the bishop and communicating the rooks. Now h4, the pawn was under attack with the bishop, so Kamsky wants to get that pawn safe. g6, and very surprisingly, I mean, I was kind of thrilled here what happened in this game. After the 17th move, only 17th move, knight a5, black resigned. I mean, yeah, the position might be a little uncomfortable because this concrete move has a concrete threat to take on b7, and the point is that rook takes, well, knight takes check, the fork, of course, it must be taken, and white takes the rook, and it may follow this way with the exchange of these rooks. But black has a couple of pieces for the rook and the pawn, and I don't know if the player from Uganda, Emojong, considered this to be completely lost, or what happened, or did he miss anything. But the point is that after 17 knight a5, he just resigned the game, giving Kamsky the decisive victory in the first round of the chess Olympiad. Certainly not an that easy or comfortable position, but I'm not really sure if it was a position bound to be resigned already. But there it goes, an easy victory for Kamsky here on Tromsø.